Let's make a very unique spinach chicken curry which tastes very different from traditional chicken curries. But this is something you need to try. I will start with marinating my chicken. We will use boneless, skinless chicken thighs which I will wash first. 3 tablespoons of yogurt. 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Half a teaspoon of white salt. Half a teaspoon of coriander powder. 1/3 teaspoon of spicy red chili, a pinch of cumin powder, 1/3 teaspoon of black pepper powder and few drops of lemon juice. Mix all of your spices with the yogurt. I will also add Kashmiri mirch, which is mainly for the color. Whisk your yogurt with the spices to remove all the lumps. Add your chicken and keep it in marination for at least 30 minutes. Next, I am using triple wash spinach. We will blanch this spinach for few minutes. Let this spinach cool down and we will work on our masala. Take 1 onion, 2 tomatoes, few cloves of garlic and a small piece of ginger. Here are 2 green chilies which are just for the spiciness. Finally chop your onions, and for the rest of the ingredients we will use a mixer grinder jar and make a fine puree from these. Keep your pan on medium heat. 1 black cardamom, 2 cloves, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, for a good curry, your onion should be cooked until they are dark brown. At any stage, if your onions are too dry, you can add some water to it. Once your onion reach this stage where they are dark brown in color, add 1/3 teaspoon of turmeric powder and half a teaspoon of spicy red chili. My masala is too dry, so I am adding some more water here. Add the tomato puree. Next, add 1 teaspoon of white salt. You have to adjust the salt according to the taste. Cover it to speed up the cooking process. You have to cook these onions until they release all of their water. Let's add some spices now. 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder and 1 teaspoon of Kitchen King masala. This Kitchen King masala is optional, but it adds a very good taste to the spinach recipes, so try to use it if possible. Once your spices in the masala are cooked properly, add the marinated chicken. Add some water to the leftover marination and now roast your chicken on the high heat. You have to roast this chicken until it releases most of its water. This process will easily take somewhere around 10 to 15 minutes. Try to evaporate most of this water before you cover this chicken. While my chicken is getting cooked, let's use the same mixer grinder jar for the spinach. We have to make a fine puree. The level of water has reduced a bit, so let's cover this chicken and let it cook under the steam. add the spinach puree at this stage. I was left with a very small quantity of spinach puree, but for the intense taste, try to add more spinach puree. Now we will cover it and let it cook until the oil gets separated from the curry. Let's add the final ingredient, which is garam masala. This recipe is ready, and as you can see, this chicken spinach curry is very unique and different from the normal chicken curries. This curry has a very different flavor and it's not that commonly served by Indian restaurants. So you should try this recipe at home. I have made multiple other chicken videos which you can check out on my channel. Hope you like this video and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.